Hey, what's up, you guys? Bringing another action figure review to you, and this is the DC Multiverse Mcfarlane Toys New 52 Daniel West Reverse Flash. So this is a figure that, as soon as it got announced, I knew that I wanted him. So this was a figure I definitely had to have, and now I have him. So let's get into it. So down at the bottom of the packaging, you see DC Reverse Flash, and you see that he is a McFarlane Platinum Edition. A lot of people have been complaining about that, about him being a Platinum Edition. But me personally, I guess I don't really care about that as long as I can get the figure. But it does make the figures harder to get, so I do understand why people are not happy about that. It does make the figures harder to get. I picked this guy up off eBay, got him for a very good price. And sometimes hunting in the wild is not the answer. Sometimes you do. Well, I won't say that, but what I will say is that there are ways to get figures, whether it's a platinum chase variant or not. It does make it harder to get though, which that is annoying. But there's ways. So for the rest of the packaging, you got Reverse Flash, New 52. I already showed you DC Multiverse at the bottom, Reverse Flash. You got the legalities. You got the UPC code. All that. You got the box on the side here, Reverse Flash. You also had this barcode for DC, whatever you choose to do with that. You also got this awesome art in the back of Daniel West Reverse Flash. And you see the Flash at the bottom. You see Barry Allen at the bottom. Look like they went into battle. It looked like he's throwing all sorts of Speed Force sharp objects at you. He looks really awesome. I wish they went with this head sculpt instead of the head sculpt that they gave him. Usually I don't want a screaming head, but if it would have been executed like this, I would have gladly accepted it. They gave him a neutral face, which I'm fine with, but I just think this head sculpt, if they would have went this route, I just think it would have looked better. It would have been better. So 22 moving parts. McFarlane Toys in the corner, 12 plus. And Reverse Flash in 52. McFarlane Toys in the corner there. So that is the packaging. And we are going to get into the figure. So everybody stay tuned. Alright, so here's Daniel West Reverse Flash out of the packaging. And he looks good. He looks good. Like I said, I don't have a problem with this head sculpt, but it could have been better. I think he would have benefited if they gave him the expression like they did here in this artwork. So here's the card. Reverse Flash 52. And first 52 data file, real name Daniel West. Like the Flash, Daniel West gained his amazing powers of speed following an accident. However, unlike his nemesis, West became the Reverse Flash, using his powers for his own selfish needs. The speedster cared little for those who had to die to help him accomplish his ultimate goal, to use the Speed Force to alter his own past. So, that's the card accessory. The boring McFarlane display stand as usual. And he also comes with the Speed Force effects like the Reverse Flash does. So I don't really need to get into all of this, but it is nice though, nice translucent plastic, and I'm not going to get mad at these effects because even though that it's reused multiple times now, but it's still effective, and I like that. And so let's get a closer look at Daniel West. So I like the head sculpt. I don't like what they did with his lips there. Kind of made him look like an old man. You know, like how an old man is being grumpy? That's kind of what he looks like in the lip area. So I don't like what they did with the lips. I don't mind him having a neutral face because usually that's how I like my action figures anyway. But it's something about that head sculpt in the picture. I think that would have really brought this figure out. It would have been it would have been popping. It would have looked good if they, if they did it right, if they did it correctly. But he still looks good. Head sculpt still looks good. You got all the little details here. He looks like the devil. I guess maybe that was the purpose of this character. He looks like a Speed Force devil. But all that looks really good. All that looks really good. There's a little bit of wash in here as well. You get brownie points for that. You see his nice bright yellow eyes, the reds and the blacks. These things that some of the speedsters have, like Barry, like Godspeed, like Aobarthon. You got more up top here, really good. So let's look at the back of him. Not much really going on in the back, but some nice texturing back here. That's pretty cool. Nice texturing on the arms and on the side of his abs. Nice color. Very nice paint. Paint looks very clean. Very good. You got the sculpted symbol, the insignia there for the Reverse Flash. You got the lightning here. Looks really good. Looks really, really, really good. Got more coloring throughout. More coloring there. So he has a fisted hand and he has a, I don't know if that's a trigger finger hand or not, but yeah, they should have gave him running hands or two fisted hands. He should have alternate hands in general because he's a speedster. I like that design right there, how it's coming down around the crotch area. More nice designs, more little bit of texturing. It's really good. You could tell that this whole body is a reuse from the Reverse Flash and the other Barry Allens. Because you could tell by the boots. Well, you could tell by the whole body, but actually looks really good. Boots look good. Nice. Yeah, so I am definitely satisfied with this Reverse Flash. I had to have him in my collection. It was a must. There's just no doubt about it. It was a must. I had to have this Dean West in my collection, and I'm very glad that I have him. In here with all the Speed Force accessories on him, this is how he would look. If you can get him in a running pose, this would be really dope. So I like that. I like that a lot. And so I got him in a quick running pose right here with all the lightning effects. That was not easy to do. It took a little doing, but yeah, this is a really cool figure, especially when you can display him like this with all the Speed Force effects while he's running. That's really cool. And we will jump right into articulation. So head moves left, right, all the way around 360. He does have a lot of pivoting, wobblage, attitude. His head can barely look up, look down. Arms go out that much. Full 360 rotation. Upper bicep swivel, doubly jointed elbows, wrist and hinge rotation. Butterfly joints as well. Pivoting left and right, and the upper ball peg all the way around. He can crunch back that much, crunch forward that much. Lower waist articulation, full 360. He can do the splits. The McFarlane splits out that much. He can kick forward that much, kick back that much, slight thigh rotation, doubly jointed knees, brute rotation. If I didn't mention double joint elbow, yeah, I did mention it. And he does have a bicep swivel. In case if I missed that, yeah. So no boot rotation. He does have a ball hinge in his ankles. You can move it all the way around, back and forth, left and right. Toe hinge and ankle pivot. So pretty good articulation from Mr. Daniel West, but it's the same body. If you guys are familiar with the Flash characters that they've done so far, they usually put them on this body mode. So nothing new here that you're really seeing. And here Daniel West is with some other speedster villains. You got Aobarthon Reverse Flash in the back. You got Hunter Zolomon Zoom from the CW series. And you got Godspeed. So this is pretty cool. See him next to the other Flash villain speedsters. That's really awesome. And here Daniel West is next to Barry Allen, the Flash. And so here's my final thoughts. So my final thoughts on the figure is I'll give him a solid 8 out of 10. I probably would have bumped up to 8.5 or maybe even a 9 if the head sculpt was a little better. I mean, the head sculpt is good, don't get me wrong. I just wish he had a different expression, like that expression that he had, you know, on the box. But aside from that, this is really cool. And I really am enjoying this figure. It is really awesome. And I'm really glad that I added him to my collection. So that will be my review, guys. Is this figure worth a pickup? If you're a Flash fan and you want a cool villain, and you want another Reverse Flash besides El Barthon, most definitely, he's definitely worth a pickup. He might be hard to get because he's a Platinum Chase variant, so you know, you might have to hunt out in the wild there for him, but I still say it's worth it. I definitely wanted this figure now that I have it in my collection. I am ecstatic. I'm very happy and pleased about that. So guys, that has been my review of the Daniel West Reverse Flash, and until the next time, see ya.